Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'd just like to remind everyone again that YouTube is the only channel that I'm currently using. If you happen to find these videos on another platform asking for donations of any kind, please don't respond. I don't want to see anyone getting scammed. Okay, let's. That being said, let's get into it. Today's message is for very specific individuals. It won't be for everyone. So as always, if it don't apply, let it fly. But this is specifically for individuals who need to hear this message. Very important. Okay. And the message that I'm hearing, okay, and this is coming from both source and my guides. Okay. And the message is don't make anyone a priority that only considers you an option. Okay. What does that mean? It means, unfortunately, you've been giving your energy to the wrong individuals. Now, whether this be a romantic relationship, a family member, or a work situation, even a friendship, okay? So this can apply to a few people. What they're saying is if people are only treating you as an option and are only available when there's no one else to hang out with, this is your red flag. This is your sign, okay? That these people don't resonate with you. And trying to force the situation is only lowering your vibration. Okay, it's only keeping you trapped. Okay, so what they're suggesting that you do, and again, this is only guidance and it's only suggestions, is that you release these people because they're preventing everything from happening in your life that's positive. Okay, these negative people are making you feel bad about yourself. They're making you feel unworthy. They're making you feel as if though you don't count. Okay, and you do. That's what you have to remember. Okay, it's not that we seek validation from others, but it's nice to know that somebody genuinely cares about us from time to time. And I get that because I ran into a lot of people in my life, including family members, and that's the worst, that they treat you as an option. They're only available when times are good, and when the shit hits the fan, they're nowhere to be found. Okay? And so I'm gathering that whoever I'm speaking to, many of you are like myself, that you've always been the first to help when somebody needed something. For instance, when I was working as a cosmetologist, even to this day, somebody needed a haircut, I never charged. Somebody needed a hair color, I never charged, when I should have. I did that out of the goodness of my heart because I believed it was selfish not to share what I had. But I'm realizing now that I'm only going to share those things with people who deserve my attention and my love. Okay, I'm done wasting time on those who can't return the goodness and kind. And the same thing applies for you. Okay, you need to start standing up for yourself, and it's okay. It's not selfish. Okay, you realize you've seen this through many situations with people where you get called at the last minute, you get called when no one else is available, and then the minute that you reach out, these individuals are not there for you. Okay, and that can suck and it can hurt and it's painful. Okay, but again, that lowers your vibration. So what they're asking you to do is search outside of your comfort zone. There's some of you, I'm getting a message right now. Somebody wants to take a ceramics class, go ahead and do it. Okay, another person wants to join a bowling league. I don't know if this makes any sense, but go out and do it. These two things, these urges you're getting is are the divine realms telling you, okay, go out and meet your soul tribe, okay? And this is what you need to do if you want to find true happiness and comfort in your life and peace, which is what you deserve. You don't have to keep, putting out for people who only consider you an option. You are nobody's option. You should be everyone's first choice, okay? So just try your best, okay? Even though this might be difficult to hear. And again, it's not a criticism, there's no judgment here. But try to find yourself and find what you love. Rediscover yourself because you've been living for everyone else other than yourself. Nobody hears you, nobody cares to hear you. And that ain't cool. I mean, that sucks. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. You need to be surrounded by people who are going to lift you up. Okay. Especially, I'm getting something where somebody's sister who's just a user, okay, who only calls when she needs something. And then, God forbid, that you need anything or you call her, she's nowhere to be found. She only cares about herself. It's okay to let family members like this go. A lot of times these are karmic lessons and we don't realize it, okay? We get sent these people to see how we're going to react and to see if we're going to learn the lesson. And in order for us to ascend, we have to learn the lessons, okay, as painful as they might be. Okay, there's somebody out there who's dealing with a narcissistic parent. I get that too. I've had two of them. Very difficult. It's very difficult to disengage or separate yourself from your parents, especially when they are supposed to be the ones that are supposed to love you unconditionally. And this is where, this, allowing people to take advantage of you comes from, because you're always looking to please, because you always felt that you weren't good enough. You weren't made to feel like you were top of the line, which you should have been. Because for most of you, out of your entire family, you are the best one. You are above all of them, and they can't stand that. Your light bothers them. Your goodness bothers them. And why allow yourself to give any more time or energy to this? It's just a waste for you. You could have so much better, but you just have to reach out there. And if this is the encouragement you need to hear this message, or me sharing my story to help you, let it be your encouragement. Let it be your rock and your anchor. And I can tell you, as difficult as it is to move forward from these situations, you can do it, and you're going to be better off for it. You don't need shit people in your life. Okay? And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way, because everyone has their own path to follow. But in my opinion, personally, I don't want to hang around that anymore myself. I'd rather be alone than in unaligned company. Okay? And that's how I feel about the matter. And it's okay. For me, it's, quality over quantity. Okay? I don't need a lot of people around me. I never did. As a matter of fact, large crowds, because of some of my abilities, tend to agitate me. I can't pick up all that energy from a lot of crowds, so I prefer to stay to myself. And many of you feel the same way. The bar scene was never something for me. I was never interested. I prefer quiet places. Many of you like to go near the water. You're being shown, or I'm being shown for you to go next to water. Go hang out next to the water, because this is very cleansing for you. You've been getting this nudge over and over again to get yourself out and go sit near the water. Okay, even if it's a little chilly outside, just bundle up, go out, take in that fresh air, connect with Mother Gaia, connect with the universe, become one. Go within yourself, meditate in these spaces, and they'll communicate the next steps to you. But you have to listen, okay? Just go within yourself and listen, and follow the advice you're being given. If you want things to change, if you want to be happier, okay? I'm getting the name Joan, Sandra, Martha, William or Billy, Samantha, James, Ryan, Taekwon, the month of September, August, July, April, 25th, 16th, 7th, 26th. If any of these names or numbers resonate, this message is definitely for you. Okay, so again, this is not judgment. Okay, the divine realms is not angry with you. They're trying to help you to move forward. They want you to see your own worth. They want you to see yourself as the diamond that you actually are, okay? Not the lump of coal that most people want to make you out to be. You have worth, you have value, and you deserve to put yourself out there. You deserve to shine. Even if people don't want to hear your voice, it's too damn bad. Tell them to go find another house to haunt, okay? You don't need that from anyone. Anyone who wants to try to keep you down is because they have a very low self-esteem themselves, and it makes them feel better to attack a good person. Okay? So keep that in mind. Again, there's no judgment here. The divine wants you to know that you're loved and cherished. Just continue to move forward. My guides encourage you to move forward. Follow the advice. Okay? Again, you can do as you wish. You have free will. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope everyone is well, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.